Today I'm going to show you how to soak your oboe reed and then how to form your embouchure and get a sound on the reed, and how to use articulation, which means moving your tongue to separate notes. When you have an oboe reed, it has to be wet in order for it to work for you. It's ideal if you have a small cup of water to put it in, tap water, versus sucking on it, because your saliva is actually a little bit acidic and the reed will last longer if you're using tap water to get it wet. And it only needs to soak for about a minute. So I've already done that. And I'm going to ask you for a minute each day during your first week of playing to just practice using the reed by itself so you can focus on how your mouth forms the embouchure. Embouchure is the word we use for the shape that we make with our mouth. So take your reed, and if you look at it, it has a sort of a horizontal opening. The two blades of the reed are open. And you place in the center of your mouth, center of your bottom lip, and then roll your lips in. The teeth will be covered up by the lips, and you roll them in all the way around. So your lips are touching the reed all the way around, and you're making a kind of an O. So you do this. And then the last move is you make your lips go in from the sides as well. And so your teeth actually come apart a little bit inside your mouth. And if you blow on the reed, can you play me a high C on the piano? Ideally, your reed should match this pitch. A high, high C on the piano. Set it in the middle of your mouth. Roll in, squeeze in from the side. And you only take a little bit of the reed inside your mouth. If you go too far, you won't get the same tone. So that's how we form our embouchure. The way we articulate, which is separating notes, is to say to or do. Start with to and just say to, 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 to. Take your voice away and go. Feel your tongue moving back and forth. Now if you put the reed inside your mouth, form your embouchure, if you reach forward, the tip of your tongue is actually going to touch the tip of the reed. I'm going to just let you hear the airstream. And I can feel, let's say this is my tongue, I can feel it going back and forth. Now if I actually play a note on the reed and use articulation, it will sound like this. Now if I do a more connected style, do, 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 it'll sound a little different. So that's connected, and this is separated. And so that's how we do embouchure and articulation using an oboe reed.